"45-year-old Jennifer Hollowell Watkins was reported missing to the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office on Sunday, June 29th at approximately 10:30 a.m. by her stepmother. During the initial investigation, deputies learned that Watkins was last seen in the early morning hours of Friday, June 27th on VOA Road in Washington. Watkins was last seen wearing a teal in color t-shirt, black leggings, and flip-flops. Watkins was possibly carrying a green backpack and was last known to be on foot. Deputies are actively working the case and following up on leads as they develop. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Jennifer Hollowell Watkins or know any additional information regarding this case, please contact Beaufort County Crime Stoppers at 252-974-6400 or submit your confidential tip online at www.p3tips.com/195. Crime Stoppers wants your information, not your name. For Beaufort County Crime Stoppers, I'm Major Jeremy Hewitt.
Hey, hello, how are you guys? Welcome back to another read on a missing individual. Now, this one was suggested to me, but then this one also pretty much tugged at my heart, I have to say. For some reason, I just felt really compelled to do the reading. So, Miss Jennifer Hollowell Watkins, Beaufort County, North Carolina. It looks like she's been missing since June 27th, actually, to be quite specific. I'm using a new deck of cards. This is an oracle card that I'm using. It's not a tarot card, so I'll use some tarot cards to follow up and clarify if we need to do so. So I'm going to start out with pretty much our basic 10 questions to see what cards show, see where we can pick up and find out any information on Miss Jennifer Hollowell Watkins. So here we go. Show me what Jennifer's plans and intentions were the day she went missing. The events leading up to her going missing. Now these cards too, you don't read them in reverse, you just read them one way. And I have a bad habit of when I'm shuffling them, get them all which way. So how the events unfolded. The circumstances surrounding Jennifer's disappearance. The reasons for the circumstances. Who or what is responsible for Jennifer's disappearance? Reasons or motives, and how to find Jennifer, the best advice on how to find Jennifer. All right, let's see here. Now, the first question, which was Jennifer's plans and intentions, what I got for that is the moderation card. Now, moderation shows a coping mechanism that you've used, or a helper that's served you well in the past, but now these days it's run its course. It's reached its limits. This also indicates the impulse to pull back from a relationship and our situation. So I have to be, quite honest, which is the only way to be. When I see this moderation card and I see something that's a coping mechanism and a helper, automatically I see some type of an addiction. A drug habit, alcohol addiction, some addiction that alters and helps you cope. Not food or sex or anything like that. Basically, drugs or alcohol. So on the events leading up, I've got specialization. Specialization is telling you that you need to know what you want and to do what works for you, even if this means transferring to one environment to another. Now, I know they say when it comes to working a plan of recovery, whether it's drugs or alcohol, that you can't change your environment, but I totally believe that's not right, because I've known of several people who's just had to get away from the environment they were in and surround themselves with a whole different environment. So I feel like that's what this card is right here. She's in the relationship that she's pulling back from in the situation. I really feel like it's one partner, which I feel like Jennifer really truly wanted sobriety and was really taking steps to ensure her sobriety now for her own, not because she's court ordered or threatened or CPS or any of that. I feel like this was something she truly wanted in this relationship or situation she was in. The partner did not. Either they weren't ready to get sober or they weren't interested in getting sober, whatever the situation was there. It's one being sober and the other not, and that doesn't work. That's not going to work if one's not staying clean and sober. It's just going to drag the other down. So I feel like this is something Jennifer was trying to get out of. So as far as how the events unfolded, I've got friction. Friction is pretty much responding to someone's words rather than what their tone is. It's listening, gathering information, and above all, it's resisting attempts to tarnish your character. Now, this encounter that you're having is with someone that has an abrasive personality. Now, it's telling you to sit back and let the truth reveal itself. So, I feel like that's her standing up and saying, I've worked hard to get here. I'm not going to drag myself back down. And this person's very abrasive and is really trying to talk her into getting back in that lifestyle, which would be tarnishing herself. And I feel like that's persistent. And the truth is revealing itself in the matter is, here's Jennifer now saying, okay, well, this person that I've loved for so long, I just now have realized that they don't love me, because they would be supporting my sobriety journey instead of trying to get me to fall off the wagon. So on to the next, the reasons, and that is going to be circumstances surrounding disappearance. My bad. That's going to be unity. Now, unity is knowing your worth and seeing the value of others, whether it's, like I said, going back to this, they're not who she thought she was. They don't love her. The value was not what she thought it was going to be there, or not what she thought she was going to have whenever she got out. I mean, she thought she was going to be clean and sober and that this person was going to follow with her. It's also refusing to accept less than equality in a relationship. Yeah, not on the same balance there. And the assumption hinders a fair outcome. Yeah, that's exactly what this is here. So as far as the reasons now for these circumstances, we've got surface. Surface is accepting someone at face value. It's their underlying motivation being revealed, and it's being an upheaval. So I definitely finding out that her partner's not on the same page as her and doesn't care. That's just something that I think really shocked her. She really didn't see that aspect of it there. When it comes to who or what is responsible for Jennifer's disappearance, we've got motion. That's being aware of the forces influencing your decisions. Once again, her partner here. And it's telling you to deal with this one quickly and move on, because they're stalling you or will bring you right back down. So I think, yeah, she's been like, here's the ultimatum. If you can't offer me a sober life as well, then I'm going to have to go. And this person's stalling. Now, the reasons or the motives is going to be, listen, a truth needs to be heard. This person didn't love you, and this person would rather see you gone from this plane, if you get what I'm saying, than to see you happy and move on without them. So when it comes to how to find Jennifer and the advice on that, and we've got connection. That's being moved to a deeper understanding. It also means that by getting to this deeper understanding, you're going to have to accept another person without reservation, because it's also going to be you accepting yourself. Ooh, that's deep here. Let's pull some tarot here just to get some more clarification here, because I feel like that this is a jealous partner from a romantic relationship that's been the hand to take Jennifer away. So, get my tarot cards. I have some clarifying questions here. I knew this was going to be one I really wanted to get, and I hate to hear this, because, you take somebody that's really trying to better themselves and clean up their lives, and, just somebody that don't want to see them prosper without them. That's what this feels like. So, let's see here. All right, so let's just clarify here. Let's clarify the first and second question. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups represents abandonment, walking away from people and bad situations in your life. So, like I said, just to clarify, was this a relationship? Yes, definitely. So, let's pull another. So, just to clarify here, is this being proud of what she has achieved? Is this Jennifer's sobriety? Sure is. So, let's pull our next clarifying card for us here. Four of Swords in a reverse position. This represents an awakening and mental strength. It's coming out of isolation after a period of solitude, rejoining the world. It's either going to be rehab or jail for where Jennifer's come from. She's either come from rehab or jail. I'm going to say a little bit of both. It's also slowly recovering and showing that healing is possible. So, oh yeah, this is exactly what this is. So, another clarify card here for her. All right, the Nine of Wands. Now, this signifies having a chip on your shoulder. It's not learning from past mistakes, dropping your guard, encountering unexpected trouble. Oh, was someone jealous of Jennifer's sobriety? Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh. Encountering unexpected trouble and dropping your guard. Was Jennifer drugged? Yes. Oh, now I'm seeing it here. Was the intent to unalive her or to just get her high? Yes. The intent was to unalive her. Why? Three of Swords. The Three of Swords it's your card of heartbreak and betrayal. It's distraction, conflicts, disillusions, serious misunderstanding. And that's betrayal and heartbreak. It's suffering a betrayal, one that cannot be easily brushed over. Like a betrayal that brings confusion, heartache, sorrow, and loss. But I don't feel like this type of betrayal and stuff is from a male. Oh. She's going to leave her partner. What better way to get her to drop her guard to get inside than a female friend? So is this a female she considered a friend? Yes. Did this female friend OD Jennifer? Yes. Yeah. All over jealousy. So what you've got here is pretty much you've got the ex-partner with a chip on his shoulder, and somehow, some way, he's gotten to the best friend to lure her out to do this. So what I want to know is, can Jennifer be easily found? Crap. Yes. Lovers reversed. Now, if they don't tell you everything you need to know right there, she can be easily found. Who can tell you where she's at? Lovers reversed. That's going to be everything reversed. That's going to be her partner reversed. Her best. Ooh, I'm going to be willing to bet that maybe the partner and the best friend is in a relationship now. But they definitely know where she is at. Yeah. Thanks for going through this read with me. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you on the next one. Y'all stay safe now. Bye-bye now.